Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So today I wanted to share a little story with you guys about the time we got locked inside of our truck camper. It was kind of scary, but at the same time it was more annoying at the time, I guess. But just a little heads up if you have a truck camper or looking at a truck camper. This could happen to you. So it all started when we got to this new camp spot, and it wasn't level, as always, because we're out in the boonies again. And so when we're in the desert here, usually if we're in like up north, we'll just like kind of dig a hole and drop the truck into it, so it'll make it more level. Down in the desert, it's pretty much solid rock, so you can't really do that too much. So I thought I would just put the jack stands on the camper and kind of raise the camper up. So the camper would be level, and therefore the truck would not be level, but the camper at least would be, which is the important part. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do that. So I got it up on the jacks, and one side was way higher than the other side, but the camper was level. I was like, okay, good, we're great. We'll just call that a day, and we started cooking our meal and stuff, and then we went to bed. And if you travel with dogs, you know the dreaded 2 o'clock in the morning hacking or needing to go pee. So Lillee, our old lady, decides that she needs to go pee at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It's nice when you're out in the boonies, because then you can just open the door and the dogs can go out and pee, and then they come back. So, which wasn't a big deal. So I get up and I'm like, all right. And I go to open the door, and the door won't open. Like, it'll open like this little crack. And I was just like, well, it's like somebody locked it from the outside or something. So I was like, okay. So I figured something was just wedged. So I was like kind of pushing a little harder. And obviously it's 2 in the morning, so I'm tired and I'm druggy. And I'm like, okay. Thought this was going to be a quick in and out. And I'm like, okay. Then I start getting frustrated. So I like push a little harder. And I was like, well, something's obviously out there. And then I got to thinking, I'm like, well, how am I even going to get out there to look and see what it is? So the only thing that we have in here is like, these are our 2 side windows. And yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to fit through that, but it'd be a fun one. I'd probably have to break the window in order to go through it. But so up there, you can see the zipper there. That's actually like an emergency escape hatch for the camper. But let me take you outside and I'll show you where it goes to. So when you come out of the escape hatch, you end up on the hood of, well, not the hood, the roof of the truck. So I pretty much had to crawl through there, onto here, and then crawl down onto the ground. And then obviously there's cactus and stuff everywhere too. So, and then I'll show you what was actually the culprit here. So once I got to the back door, so there's like this little lip up here. I'm not actually sure what it's for, but it's probably to keep rain and stuff off from the actual door. But so there's like a little lip behind it, as you can see there. The corner of the door was actually hitting there. As you can see, it's kind of messed up now because I had to bend it in order to get out. But since we ended up putting the camper up on the jacks, the camper was, level, but the door stayed unlevel. So it was like, it made the door twist in a weird way, so it would hit this. So we actually couldn't get out unless I crawled out through the top, and then I had to get a screwdriver or pliers out and bend this up in order to open this up. So to say the least, it was a fun morning at 2 o'clock, and I think I just woke up after that point and it started the day. But, so just a little heads up out there, if you have a truck camper and you're parking on something not level and you're deciding to level it with your jacks, keep an eye out for that, because otherwise you will be stuck inside your camper. So it was weird because it closed fine when we went to bed, so it must have settled or something once we all got in here. It like weighed one side down and then the door stayed up. So just a little heads up out there so you don't get locked inside, otherwise you'll be crawling out the escape hatch there. So hope you guys found this handy and funny at the same time. At the time it wasn't that funny, but now I look back, it was pretty hilarious. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.